Man, SC is on an absolute heater. I don't know every little detail of what happened at this big recruiting weekend, but the kids sure seem to like this year's event much better than last year's luau. But another big-time commitment has gone in USC's favor with 2024 4-star J. Sarah corner Dakoda Fields, as he locked in his decision to play for Lincoln Riley and USC. He chose USC over Oregon, Ohio State, and Miami, so some big competition there. This is a major upside player with a track background that really adds an elite coverage corner to USC's rapidly growing 24 class. So in today's video, we'll break down Dakoda's skill set, and I'll tell you why I think Dakoda could end up being a 5-star in the 2024 class. All of that and more next. So before we get into it today, I do want to give a major shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek takes tickets from all over the web and puts them into one easy to find place. They also rate every single ticket from 0 to 10 to let you know if you're getting a good deal or not. Green means good, red means bad. Very simple. And SeatGeek is hooking my subscribers up with $20 off of your first order when you use the promo code GGreens at checkout. That's 3 E's and 3 S's. So again, thank you so much SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's talk Dakoda Fields. Dakoda is a 4-star in the 2024 class and is currently listed as the number 10 corner in the class. Although he did miss the last half of his junior year due to an injury, so if he plays at the same level he did for the first half of last year for the entirety of the 2023 season, I don't think there's any doubt he will finish as a 5-star. But talking about his game, Dakoda is a pure cover corner, plain and simple. He's an elite athlete that won't get outrun by many wideouts. He has very good size, being listed at 6'2", 180. He has very good reach as well, so the measurables are outstanding. I mentioned he has a track background earlier. He runs the 200 meter, the 4x100 and 4x400 relays, and also does the long jump. So this guy is as athletic a corner as you're going to see, but when I watch his tape, what really stood out to me is his technique. Great hand placement, he's great off the line, and he is so advanced at using the sideline as his friend and really forcing guys out of bounds so they can't complete the catch. I mean, he did that over and over again on film. He's not too grabby either, so you probably won't see too many pass interference calls against this guy. He's very fluid and he really reads the game very well. He actually reminds me a ton of Greedy Williams when he was coming out of LSU from both a body type standpoint and just overall play style. Now Dakoda isn't going to be a big thumper from the corner spot, but SC won't need him to be. He's the kind of guy you line up on an island and just let him take away his guy over the course of a game. So Dakoda talked with 247's Greg Biggins about his visit to USC over the weekend and why he ultimately made the choice to commit to USC. And there was a lot of really interesting stuff in here, so I wanted to go over it with you guys. He says, there were a lot of reasons why I chose USC. The thing that stood out most for me about USC was the academic opportunities. I want to major in business and USC has the #1 business school in America, so I found my answer for what they provide as far as my major. I also got to sit and have breakfast with my potential professors and got a lot of good information from them. After talking with them, I felt very comfortable about all the opportunities at USC. So just reading that, it makes sense why he didn't go to Oregon. Much different from an academic standpoint. He then went on to say, the biggest difference between this visit and the unofficial trips is I really got to get insight on what it's like being a football player at USC. There are endless networking opportunities I can receive being in Los Angeles, and it made me feel a lot more comfortable about the school. Coach Taylor Mays was my host for a lot of the visit and really made it clear that there isn't a reason I shouldn't stay home. I also got to talk with Kalen Bullock and Anthony Beavers, and they broke down what it's like being a student athlete at the school and how it's really deeper than what people know. It's really a life-changing school in a positive way. And when talking about Dante Williams, Dakoda said, I was with Coach Dante a lot. He has always been the coach I'm closest to, and I was with him and Coach Mays most of the visit, and I really enjoyed my time with them. I'm really getting comfortable with all the staff now and feel really good about the school. Lincoln Riley is great, and his main message was there isn't another school that I will find that is one of the top academic schools in the nation while also being a winning program consistently. It was all too much to pass up. And this is the part you guys are gonna like. He finished by saying Oregon was on top for me for a while. There was a lot I liked about them, but the more I thought about USC, the more I realized it was the best all-around fit. Not just football-wise, but academically and opportunities after football. Alright, so some great stuff there. I'm not sure why a bunch of the fan base turned on Dante Williams over the course of the last year. The only reasons Dante loses recruiting battles ever is because of NIL. He's still one of the elite recruiters in the entire country. And man, it feels nice to finally win one of these high school battles against Oregon. But man, this is a huge pickup for SC. Dakoda joins Clearwater, Florida safety Jarvis Boatwright as the 2 defensive backs committed to this class so far. And guys, we still aren't done. There's still more to come from this weekend. I mean, can you remember a more successful recruiting event in the last 20 years? I for sure can't. This has truly been outstanding to cover, and I hope you guys are enjoying all the news as well. But having said that, that will do it for me today, guys. Unless we get another commit, of course. But if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to help support the channel in an even bigger way, you can do so over on my Patreon. I have that link down below. Subscriptions over there start for only $1 a month. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Thank you for all your support. You guys are awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.